All right, welcome, friends. We are here on March 1st, Sunday, with Blayne "Buddy" Streeper, who's sitting in first position for the Rondy. Buddy, a lot of people are watching you today because it could be a record-breaking day for you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful setup here. I mean, we're right at the front here, and there's only one parking spot that you can know you're going to have. Because the first day you got to draw, on the second day it goes by positioning and they move you around. But there's one position everybody knows for the next 10, 15, 20 years. On Sunday of the Fur Rendezvous, first place goes right into this position right here, and this is right where we want to be. We're sitting in first place. We got a 98-second lead over Anny Malo. This race is far from over, folks. This is a nail biter the whole way, and we got to stay focused on the task at hand. I'm real blessed to have a strong team. I'm going to run 14 dogs today of my best buddies, and it's going to be a good group, and I'm looking forward to putting a good show on.
14 today. Yesterday you had 18, it looked like?
Yep, that's right. Went 20 day one, went with 18 yesterday, going with 14 today. And that's probably my favorite number. 14 is a really nice number to have, and I really love it on the third day. So I got a really good group this year, and I probably got 15 or 16 that would really be good for this team. But I'm going to run 14, and I'm excited for it. And my leaders are Elon and Wonka. Both of them have won here before. Both of them hold the current record in Fairbanks and the fastest trail in the world, and those guys are in their absolute prime, ready to go. So it's going to be a fun day of racing, and today I'm getting off the mat. Today I'm going for it.
Excellent. And on that note, on day one when we talked, you said it was so fast, and you were like a race car driver at the start line with this huge engine revving it, feeling it crackle and move, but you didn't know how much to give. So now we went 18.1 on day one, 18 miles an hour average yesterday. Today's open. What does that mean?
So that means, well, honestly, the reason I got 10 championships and I've won all these things is I know how to win. And it's not by going as fast as I possibly can here in the first mile. That's not how you win. That's actually the opposite of how you win. You got to manage your team accordingly. And you don't just, and once you manage your team, then you see how your competitors are doing. And if you're in first and you're going for a victory lap, enjoy it. And I'm really hoping I can do that. I know Andy's not going to allow that to happen, and I'm going to have to be at my best game. But most importantly, run your team to their best ability. See how we're feeling in the race. And if we got to use the engine, the RPMs are ready to go to 10,000.
That's so great. And then tell us what's happening back in Fort Nelson, British Columbia,
Canada. My friends and family and my sponsors and all my relatives and all my kids that I coach hockey with, and you know I golf with, my golf buddies and people that I know through the community. We're all meeting in. There's a watch party. We got a small town. It's just a rural town in northern Canada. Our nearest neighbor's 300 miles away, so it's a real close-knit community. We still have a community feel there, and there's a big hockey tournament taking place at the same time. So, I'm sure there's going to be a conflict of interest there because some families will be at the hockey game, and most of them are trying to make it over to the theater to cheer it on. So, if you're in Fort Nelson, get over to the watch party at the Phoenix Theater there, and hopefully we can have a good show for them.
Excellent. Well, we know that George Atla is the greatest of all time. Buddy Streeper's about to have a chance of beating George. We wish you luck. We know all you champions matter to the sport. You're good role models to the kids. You speak at schools, and you do the things to help build the next generation. We appreciate that. Best of luck out there.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate it, Kale. Thanks for what you do for the sport.
Right there, you bet. There it is. Cassandra says, have an awesome race, buddy. Enjoy the ride. Excellent. There he is, checking every detail. There's two sleds here because Tony Blanford will be running the second team. Tony's been sitting today. He's sitting about 9, and his time yesterday was 1 hour 36. Buddy's time yesterday was 1 hour and 25:32. So you can really tell what a world-class elite team looks like. So there's the two sleds there and the Streeper Mobile. You can see how long it is. They drive this from British Columbia all over, and it truly is a luxury dog hotel. You can see all the dog houses professionally built into this trailer. Straws in there, good airflow, and then they have a whole scene in the back. That's their big logo. So what he was saying earlier in the interview is he gets position 1. That means he gets to park right in front of the arch in the Anchorage Historic District. I will tell you, it has gotten warmer since even a half an hour ago. So it's already at about 0 degrees right now. Thanks for all you do out there. And here's Anny Malo. Look at that beautiful trailer. Just a nice setup. These mushers put a lot of time and energy into their rigs. You can really see right here. There's Jen Sterling. We hope to see her on this trail someday. She's been working on that dream. So look how nice these setups are right there. And then we have the legendary, whoa, okay, you can speak for your wife a little bit, right?
I can try.
Yesterday for Annie, you want to introduce yourself for everybody?
Yeah, Marco, Annie's husband.
And you traveled all the way, well, you've been racing across Canada, but you live in Quebec?
Yeah, we live in mid-January. We went to Wyoming stage stop, then the Paul Manitoba, and drive up here.
And she's defending her championship.
Yeah.
And then what happened yesterday? We heard that there was a little mishap around the Ambassador.
She did flip on the side on the sharp corner and icy and couldn't stop the dragger for quite a ways. And finally, someone, Karush, thanks for him, he just jumped in the team with a
Karush Porteau was down there.
So he did stop the team, but then they get in a big tangle, but that was the only way to stop them. And so she been there for quite a bit and didn't get back on the runners.
And that will help explain her average speed on day one was 18.1 mile an hour, same as Buddy, but her average speed yesterday 17.7 miles an hour.
Yeah. So she was stopped for at least 2.5 minutes, maybe a little more.
Okay, so for everybody following the defending champion Anny Malo, her husband right here says she lost about 2 minutes yesterday by falling on Ambassador Turn.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you. And is Annie okay?
Yeah, she's a little stiff and sore, but yeah, she's okay.
And then what's your
major? That's the main part, so she'll be all right to go again.
Is it kind of an all-out day today then?
Well, we'll see. The dogs look good, so we'll do our best and have fun.
Excellent. And when do you get to race this, Marco?
I don't know. I need more dogs.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Hold on. Here we go. Greg Taylor. Pre-race interview for the top three. Greg standing with Roxy Wright, Arlie Reynolds, Thomas Warner. Here we are, legends. Greg.
Trying to stay warm.
Heck of a good run yesterday.
I hope I have a better one today.
Another great run up Cordova, though. The dogs look great. They're looking like Taylor dogs.
I'm planning on putting Buddy and Annie behind me.
Excellent. And you've had podium finishes. You know how to stay in here, right?
Well, that's my goal. Stay on the podium.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And how many dogs do you start with today?
11. We got 2 races going there. Well, actually, we got more than that. We got Buddy and Annie, and then me and Gary.
Right, yeah, because I'm about to go talk to Gary right now. He's been charging right up behind you, hasn't he?
That's right. So,
and you guys have a long-standing friendship and rivalry.
That's right.
Because you've been training out at Gary's trails, right?
And that's right, and we're going to remain real good friends as long as he lets me beat him.
Sounds good. Roxy, what do you have to say for today?
It's a hard, fast trail and some really exciting racing. A couple of different teams are tied in the pack.
Right, we have a tie between number 7, Alix Crittenden, and number 8, Michael Tetzner, right?
And they always say race isn't over till they're all across the line. So just wish all the mushers good luck and have a safe trip.
Excellent.
Have fun.
You think history will be made today, Roxy?
I'm not predicting anything.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm pulling for Andy.
Okay, right on. There we go. Female power, right?
Yeah.
Female mushers rock.
Right.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for all you've done over the year. 4-time champion Roxy Wright right here. Iditarod champion Thomas Warner here, gracing us with some long-distance presents. How are you? Welcome.
Well, it's nice to see the racing, and I actually haven't done the race.
Okay.
So many years ago. So I had.
Oh yeah, what year was that? Thanks for correcting me.
It must be 2001 or something.
Oh, way back. Okay.
I think I got a 5th place or something. So
hey.
handling for Roxy and Charlie.
So you know what this feels like.
Yeah, so
excellent.
It's nice to see.
Okay.
It's nice to see the open class is so big and so many good teams and good competition. So it's great to be here. Look.
Truly the world's race, right? Everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants to be on 4th Ave, and if they can't be here, they can cheer online, right?
Yes, and this is the greatest sprint race in the world. This is North American, so this is the place to be to watch some real good performance.
Excellent. Thanks so much. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to Alaska.
Thank you.
We always like when Thomas is in the house. There we are. There's Arlie and friend. Here we go. Let's keep moving. How we doing, gentlemen?
How you doing?
Let's get both of you in the shot here. How are things shaping up for the Taylors today?
Fine, thank you.
Very good.
Because you both have been working all winter supporting the Taylor team, right?
This guy has, right? Yeah.
We were talking about that with that overflow, right? And so what did you have to do with the overflow? You had to move out to the campground in Solch and all that?
Yeah.
And does that make it harder to train?
No, it was way easier because It's hard packed like this,
Okay.
and it was good for the dogs.
You just had to drive from Fairbanks every time.
Yeah.
45 minutes or however
Yeah,
far it is.
Yeah.
Well, great work.
Yeah.
You're sitting in third position today.
Thank you.
I'd like to say hi to Harvey Drake out in Arizona, Clyde Mayo, and all
Excellent.
the good people that I've been around with.
Thank you. We love the shout outs. We love having you here, and thanks for being there. For 50, 60 years now you've been part of this, right? Your whole life.
Yep.
Since the 70s. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, friends, we're going to get ready for the start here, but I'm just walking down a little bit more to show you the rest of the teams. Come on down to 4th Ave. We're going to have a huge celebration at the end of this race, as we do every year. The royalty will be here. Awards will be happening right after the race. I'm going to film the start at noon, and I'm going to stay right at the start, which is the finish. No Cordova Hill today, but everybody around town, enjoy wherever you are. Leave your dogs at home. Give away to the mushers on the trail, and thanks so much to all of our sponsors. Look at this beautiful view up 4th Ave. We want to thank Linden, Tudor Bingo Center, Hotel Captain Cook, Country Financial, Bailey's Irish Cream, Pet Urgent Care Anchorage, Gold Rush Radio, Connoisseur Media, Alaska Advanced Dentistry. This race is produced by the Alaskan Sled Dog Racing Association and supported by Easy Parks Park It Forward Downtown Grant Program. Thank you all so much for making that purse possible, for supporting us in all ways. Greater Anchorage Incorporated, the Municipality of Anchorage, the Public Works Department, Anchorage Fire Department, Anchorage Police Department. So here it is. Get ready. We're going to Rondy at noon here. Come on down, watch the sled dogs.